Hey guys, what's up? It's Kayla here, and well, obviously it's just me because best friend isn't here. Um, I would just like to start this off with saying I am sincerely apologizing because we haven't been posting regularly, and that will start happening. Yes, that will start happening. I promise that will start happening. But do you guys see anything different? Ombre's gone. That's good. Okay, so today I'm going to do a story time. Okay, so I'm gonna do a story time. It's probably gonna be, this is probably a really cliche topic, I mean, very typical. So story time on how Holly and I became friends. I know, cliche, like I said. Okay, so, as I was saying, so it all started in like the end of 2011, beginning of 2012. 2012, I can't talk, I'm retarded. Okay guys, I'm sorry. Guys, I am standing up now because when I was over there, it was just hurting because I didn't have anywhere to sit. Anyways, so it started at the end of like 2011, beginning of 2012, and we, Holly had moved here from, I think it was Nixa. She lived in Pleasant Hope, I think. She lived in West Plains because that's where she was born, and then she moved to like Pleasant Hope, and then she moved to Nixa, and then Ozark, I think, and then that's when we met. And then like, so she rode my bus because she lived in the neighborhood with her aunt, and so she lived in the neighborhood just kind of down the road across the, yeah, just down the road. Okay, well, speaking of which, this is her sister, Alyssa. Okay, yeah, okay, back to what I was saying. Anyways, so she lived down the road from me, and so she rode my bus. And so so I saw her and I was like, oh my god, that's the new girl, because they the what are they called, bus drivers, they get this new piece of paper where there's like, you have a new student or whatever, or a new, yeah, new, because they're a teacher, the new student, yeah. Anyways, so they get like a new person that's riding the bus. So I saw that, and the bus driver and I were pretty good friends. We liked each other. Not like that. He was, no, not like that. Okay. Anyways, so we were good friends. We got along very well. And so I was like, oh my gosh, who's this new girl? And he's like, her name is Holly. And I'm like, oh my gosh. And she had a sister, and I'm like, oh, well, that's Alyssa. That's this one.
Wow.
That's her. That's Alyssa. And so I was like, whoa. And Holly got off because I was at Upper at this time. I was in like 5th grade and she was in 6th grade. And so we went to the same school. And so I was like, yo, she rides my bus. So I was like, you know what? I'm going to go up to her and I'm going to say hello. And so I was like, hey, Alyssa. And I realized I had messed up because she was like, it's Holly, but hello. And I'm like,
Walk out the door, you see someone that you know, and they ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine, but you just can't get into it because they would never understand.
So, yeah, so then I went on with my day realizing that I had messed up. And then, like, 3 days later, we were like, oh my gosh, we should hang out, because we really hit it off because we started sitting together and stuff like that. And so, okay, I'm sorry, guys, there's a hair in my face somewhere. Is there hair like this? Like, on the side? Better? Kinda. I don't know.
You're good, there's nothing there.
Okay. Okay. Anyways, so I went on with my day, and that's not where I was at. Oh, yeah, where I was at. Okay, so we hung out, and we were like, oh my gosh, we should totally have a sleepover. So I was like, yo, okay, let's go to your house. Keep in mind, we only knew each other for like 3 days, okay? And I hadn't known her sister. I hadn't known Alyssa yet. I hadn't got to know her. I got to know Holly first. And so I went to her house, and I was like, oh my gosh, that's Alyssa. Hi, Alyssa. And like, I don't know, we just kind of hit it off from there. And then I remember that one night we were like at her house, and it was a school night, and my parents were really, really strict about spending the night in school nights because they were like, oh, you're not gonna get any sleep and stuff like that. And so I was like, this was like a one-time thing where my dad finally said, hey, you know what, it's okay, you can spend the night at your friend's house, but this is the one time, it's a one-time situation, you know. And so I'm like, okay, cool, so I guess I'll make the best of it. So we went to Walmart at like midnight. Keep in mind this is like a Tuesday night and we have school the next day, and so we were just kind of, we went for a midnight snack run, I guess. And so we got there and we were like, you know what, automatically to the snack aisle, and we ended up getting Ho-Hos. And so we got back, and so her aunt throws the Ho-Hos downstairs. She threw the Ho-Hos down there, and she was like, here, eat those Ho-Hos, you little Ho-Hos. I remember that very distinctly, like it was yesterday for some reason. And so I guess just from there on out, her and I, we just kind of like hit it off. And like there's like these memories every once in a while that like I'll just remember, and I'll be like, oh my gosh, I miss these times, cause that was back when we were young and like chubby and stuff. I mean, I'm still chubby, but this is like baby fat chubby. Like, you look like a child. Like, you look like you did when you were like a toddler, you know? And so that's what those stages were. But like, I remember how we talk about this all the time. We're like, oh my gosh, we seriously had the best glow up ever. Because it's just like, we didn't know how to do makeup at the time. And I mean, like, I still don't. Holly's the one that's, you know, likes makeup and stuff like that. So we just talk about this all the time. We're like, dude, what were we thinking? Because we have these pictures that it's just like, we thought we were so hot and stuff like that, and we dressed up and stuff like that in heels and dresses, and it is so crazy. Like, and I really bad. But anyway, so like, you know, 5, almost 6 years later, we're still as tight as can be. And I think I've seen these pictures on Facebook and stuff like that, you know, that they're like, well, you know, once you hit like 10 years of friendship, then it's gonna last forever. And I'm like, well, you know, I really hope that's true, because I honestly would die without them. Like, Alyssa and Holly, I would die. Like, it's a love-hate relationship, but you know, that's like all friends. But yeah. So there's my story for you guys. I don't think there's much else about that, other than some embarrassing stories about it. But, you know, I guess I'll save that for another vlog, I guess. Or another story time. Which that'll probably be coming soon. So, anyways. So, why don't you guys hit that big subscribe button down below. And the like button, please. Because that'd be good. That'd be kind of helpful. Anyways, so thank you so much for watching, and there will definitely be more videos coming soon. Hopefully it'll be like every other day, and so I guess we'll just find out. Alright? Okay, bye bye guys.